Hi everybody. So now what we're going to be exploring is intuition and its energy centers, or its relationship to the energy centers in the body, also called chakras. So last night I was putting together part of a book that Marcy Shimoff is authoring, and there was a section on intuition, and Sonia Choquette and I are the people who are featured in that section. And I was reading the section, and it talks about the third eye and being able to see energy, and then it talks a lot about the heart, and the heart knows even before the brain does what's coming, and the heart is sort of an energy center where it resonates and picks up on intuition, and there's all kinds of other things. So I wanted to get a little clarity for you as to the different levels of intuition. So level number one, a lot of people talk about gut feelings, and that tends to be down in their abdomen or the second chakra. There's oftentimes almost like little feelers that go out to tell whether something is safe or not safe. And it's not great levels of clarity and insight. It's just yay or nay. So that's kind of an energy center. There's an energy center called the second chakra there. Then there's also one sort of in the third chakra, which senses, whether this is going to manifest the way you want it to or not. So it's kind of like right where the rib cage, right here, right where the rib cage meets the sort of sternum area. And then there's a heart level of intuition, which is you can kind of feel, do I resonate with this or not? And it's like a heart attraction or a heart sort of repulsion from a situation. And you can tell in your heart, does this really feel right to me? And so there's an energy center right there in the heart, as well as down in the solar plexus where I was talking about. There's one called the first chakra, which is kind of fight or flight. It's like if you drive by or almost get in an accident, it's the one that goes beep. So there's that one, but that's not necessarily an intuition center, but it gives definitely feedback about whether you're in fear or not. So we've got that one, we've got the second one, which is the gut feeling, we've got the third one, which is kind of, is this going to manifest or not? The tightening of, where the energies, whether you're utilizing your energy or somebody else's energy. More information probably than you want in this video. The fourth chakra is really about whether you resonate with something or not. Then there's the fifth chakra, which is the throat center, which does everything auditory, meaning it's where you hear that inner voice. That's the energy center that it processes through. It's where, you could hear guides, or you could hear a thought sort of emerge. It sort of emerges from that space. Then there's the sixth chakra, or the center of the head space, you might say. And the sixth chakra is really seeing. It's kind of like images. When images pop into your mind, that's what is perceiving it, is your energy center of the sixth chakra. So that's that third eye area. And a lot of people talk about the third eye, the sixth sense. But interestingly enough, they don't necessarily clarify that they're actually drawing from multiple energy centers. And you can, and you do. But it'll be interesting here at the end to find out, what center do you use? And so the last one is the top of the head, which is the energy center for knowingness. And people say, off the top of my head, I would say this. So people talk about a gut feeling, right? They say whether they resonate with somebody or not. They say that they hear, they could hear this voice booming to them of their intuition. They also say, it was like a flash. That's their sixth chakra. That's that energy center. Or they say, I just know it. And knowing is just off the top of your head. It's that energy center. And then it's sort of like you get registering of the sort of integration or the congruence with it through the rest of your body. So I wanted to give you a little bit of a landscape of where these energy centers are, their intuition that goes along with them, because likely you use probably one more primarily than the other ones, and you might notice that. Or you might use multiple ones where you say, well, I know this and then I felt this, or I could hear that and then I could see the path, or whatever way your intuition comes in. But I'd love to hear from you on this blog. Where does your intuition really reside in you? Do you end up knowing things? Do you end up feeling more things? Do you end up sort of hearing a voice or seeing the path, or how does it come to you? All of them are absolutely valid. There's no sort of judgment as far as which one is better, because there's not. There's just different levels of information. And you can absolutely change your relationship with all of these different areas, because before I used to be just a feeler, I couldn't see. So then I cleaned out that sense, and now I can see, I know, I can hear different voices, like the inner voice or a guide or an angel or, stuff like that. So you can absolutely open up all these different energy centers, and there's different practices you can do for each of them. But I'd like to hear from you. What centers do you use primarily right now, and then which ones would you like to develop? So go ahead and blog down below, and I look forward to hearing, even if you want to share a story about how that energy center interacted with your intuition and a story of your intuition, so that you can start to get the inner landscape of it, so that it'll help you down the road. So I look forward to the next time I get a chance to share with you guys, and I will see you soon.